Michael Thomas, once the shining star of the NFL, has found himself on a downward spiral, transitioning from a record-breaking wide receiver to a player searching for relevance. What happened to this football sensation who once reigned supreme? As we unravel the twists and turns of Thomas's career, get ready for a story filled with triumph, turmoil, and heart-wrenching challenges that ultimately forced him out of the league's spotlight. Michael Thomas entered the NFL as a breath of fresh air, showcasing talent that hinted at greatness. Drafted in the second round of the 2016 draft by the New Orleans Saints, he made an immediate impact, showing off not just skill, but also an innate ability to make critical plays under pressure. By the end of his rookie season, Thomas had amassed a stunning 92 receptions for over 1,100 yards and 9 touchdowns, impressing everyone and making him the league's standout rookie wide receiver. But it didn't stop there. Thomas quickly established himself as a key player for the Saints, becoming a favorite target for quarterback Drew Brees. Throughout the following seasons, he developed a reputation for high-volume receiving and a precise route-running ability that left defenders scrambling. His work ethic and commitment to the game resonated deeply within the locker room, earning him respect from teammates and coaches alike. In 2019, Thomas reached incredible heights by doing the unthinkable. He shattered the existing record for most receptions in a single season, finishing with an astonishing 149 catches. This monumental achievement not only solidified his place among elite receivers, but also set a new benchmark in the NFL. Fans and analysts alike marveled at his ability to consistently find gaps in defenses and make clutch catches that swung games in favor of the Saints. As he racked up accolades, including multiple Pro Bowl selections and the prestigious Offensive Player of the Year award, the NFL knew one thing for certain: Michael Thomas was a force to be reckoned with. However, amidst all his success and accolades, whispers of challenges and future obstacles were already emerging, hinting at the unpredictability that lay ahead for this gifted athlete. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the twists and turns of Thomas's career, revealing how glory can swiftly turn into hardship. In 2019, Michael Thomas emerged as an unstoppable force on the field, transforming the way wide receivers were perceived in the NFL. He finished the season with jaw-dropping statistics, becoming the first receiver in history to surpass 140 receptions in a single season. His connection with quarterback Drew Brees was practically telepathic, allowing Thomas to dominate the game week in and week out. With his impressive footwork, precise route running, and an uncanny ability to create separation from defenders, Thomas became a nightmare for opposing defenses. Fans were often left speechless as he made impossible catches look effortless, leading the league not only in receptions, but also in receiving yards. The culmination of Thomas's dominance came when he was awarded the Offensive Player of the Year, a testament to his unparalleled impact on the game. His iconic "Can't Guard Mike" nickname only solidified his status as a premier athlete in the league. Amid the excitement, the New Orleans Saints were looking like legitimate Super Bowl contenders, with Thomas as their secret weapon. It seemed nothing could derail this rising star. But as quickly as his ascension to greatness occurred, the tide was set to turn in ways no one could have anticipated. These moments of glory inevitably raised expectations and pressure that would become pivotal in shaping not just his career, but his legacy, as we would soon realize that not all heroes finish at the top. In 2020, the NFL world was rocked when Michael Thomas sustained a significant ankle injury. Initially, it seemed like just a minor setback, but as the weeks rolled on, his situation grew increasingly dire. He was forced to sit out multiple games, leaving fans and analysts alike puzzled. The frustration bubbled over when it was revealed that he had undergone surgery, but not until the end of the season. Many began to speculate if he was truly committed to returning to the field or if other issues plagued him. His absence was keenly felt on a team that had relied heavily on his massive talent. The situation only worsened in 2021 as the injuries continued to mount. Thomas faced new challenges as he attempted to regain his previously dominant form, battling back injuries that kept sidelining him. Each time he thought he was ready to return, another hurdle emerged. Teammates were left wondering, and whispers of doubt began to circulate regarding his resilience and determination to return to the game he once conquered. But just when fans thought they would see the old Thomas again, another storm brewed. Delays in recovery and uncertain decisions about surgery further fueled debates about his future, resulting in a pile-up of frustrations among fans and even within the organization. The promising star who once attracted accolades was now faces with a fierce uphill battle, not just against injuries, but the expectations of a fierce NFL community. Would he rise from the ashes or be buried beneath the weight of what once was? Only time would tell, as the uncertainty loomed large over his career. Despite his on-field brilliance, Michael Thomas's career has been marred by controversies that have cast a shadow over his legacy. In 2020, after a frustrating loss, an altercation with a teammate surfaced, leading to the team suspending him for a pivotal game. This incident raised eyebrows and sparked debates among fans and analysts alike, wondering if he was prioritizing personal feuds over team success. Furthermore, Thomas faced criticism for instances where he seemed to have a lack of accountability regarding his health and training regimen. There were whispers of tension between him and the coaching staff, especially when he chose alternative recovery methods over the team's recommended protocols. As whispers grew louder, the fallout began to affect his relationships in the locker room. Teammates expressed frustration about his absence when he was supposed to be recovering, igniting questions about his commitment to the team. This tension strained the dynamic within one of the league's most talented rosters. And as his public image began to suffer, Thomas turned to social media, where he would often fire back at critics and even engage in heated exchanges with former teammates. These confrontations further fueled speculation about his character and mental state, leaving fans to wonder if the once celebrated wide receiver could ever regain the camaraderie and respect he once commanded. But these issues did not only affect his reputation. His subpar 2021 season, filled with injuries and missed games, led to even more scrutiny. Many began questioning whether the combination of his controversies, along with physical struggles, would mark a permanent shift in his career trajectory. The answer to that question, and whether he could navigate the tumultuous waters ahead, remained uncertain. Despite his previous success, Michael Thomas's journey became increasingly fraught with challenges. After sidelining himself with his initial ankle injury, he faced a series of setbacks that pushed his resilience to the limit. The 2021 season should have been his comeback, but it turned into another year of frustration as he battled issues that were not resolved. It was announced that he would undergo surgery, but the procedure was delayed, throwing his rehabilitation into disarray. As fans and analysts alike began to question his determination, rumors swirled about his commitment to returning to peak performance. Critics pointed to inconsistent communication with the Saints' management and staff, hinting at deeper issues that may have contributed to his struggles on and off the field. Adding fuel to the fire, reports surfaced of Thomas facing mental health challenges, which often go unnoticed in professional sports. These revelations painted a picture of a player grappling not just with physical pain, but also with emotional burdens that impacted his mental game. While the NFL spotlight often shines brightly on athletes' triumphs, Thomas's reality reminded everyone of the harsh truths hidden behind the glamorous facade of sports stardom. And just when it seemed things couldn't get any worse, his absence during pivotal games led to tensions within the team, resulting in a rift that was hard to ignore. Fans speculated that his relationship with teammates soured further due to the frustration of watching him sit out while they fought for wins. Would he manage to find his way back amid all this chaos? That remained the pivotal question as he struggled to silence the criticism surrounding his name and career trajectory. As of 2023, Michael Thomas finds himself in uncharted territory. Once celebrated as a titan of the gridiron, he is now navigating the challenges of being a free agent. Fans who once cheered for him are left questioning, what went wrong? Thomas's absence from the game has raised eyebrows, not just because of his unmatched talent, but due to the controversies that have clouded his reputation. While some speculate if an injury will forever define his career, others can't ignore the online bravado that has marked his fallout. His social media activity has been a mixed bag, sometimes teasing for a return, while other times airing grievances about former teammates and the organization that launched his career. This behavior has certainly turned heads. Some fans feel disheartened, while others raise their eyebrows, wondering if this is the attitude of a player still hungry for the spotlight or one resigned to his fate. To make matters even more complex, whispers in the NFL community hint at a possible return. Could there be a team willing to take a chance on a once great talent? If so, will he be able to perform at the level that earned him accolades? Or has the shadow of his recent struggles tarnished his legacy beyond repair? Not to mention, the competition for wide receivers is fierce. Talented rookies and seasoned athletes are fighting for those coveted roster spots. Amidst this intensity, Thomas must contend with questions not just about his physical state, but also about his mindset. Can he return to the elite level he once commanded, or is he destined to be another example of potential unfulfilled? As we reflect on where we stand now, the story of Michael Thomas becomes a gripping exploration of redemption, resilience, and the unpredictable nature of professional sports. Fans hold their breath, hoping for a comeback, while skeptics remain doubtful. The future is unclear, but this saga is far from over. Will he rise again or continue to fade into obscurity? Only time will tell. Michael Thomas's journey serves as a stark reminder of how quickly fortunes can change in the NFL. One moment, you're setting records and basking in the limelight, and the next, you're grappling with injuries, controversies, and uncertainty about your future. The hype and the promise he once carried now hang heavily in the air, leaving fans and analysts alike speculating. Is this the end of a spectacular career or just a pause before a comeback? The challenges he faces are significant, but so too is the strength and resilience he has shown in the past. As we ponder the fate of this football prodigy, we can't help but wonder, will he rise again? Or has the final whistle blown on Michael Thomas's storied career? The answer remains elusive, but one thing is clear: his story is far from over.